from Mattapan, going through Dorchester to get to Roxbury, just to get more fresher. Going up Mass Ave, hoping a Newberry. I need the new what? I say a new everything. I got game in the hood, swear to God, everybody know my name in the hood. And the clothes are dope, yes I must say. Threads and emos, I did all Johnny Cupcakes. Hey girl, come here. I'm one of them boys that be in front of the corner mall downtown crossing. I'm a dawn to calm out, comprende. Eyes like the cigar sign, smoking on Fenway. I never go to sleep, never woke up. Nothing sweet, but I'm dunking cause my donuts. Hi Tiffany, can we date, hun? I'm Mr. Boston, not from VH1. No! Yes! King Spider. There was ever a question in your mind? Who's the best of the beat? Stop it. I'm the motherfucking king. Beacon Hill, I know you got me. I see you, Duval. See how? Where we at? Sometimes I want to go somewhere, man. You know? Where everybody know my motherfucking name, everybody do cocaine, you know? It's a place like Boston, you know? Beacon Hill, Paul Revere shit.
A little bit drawn out down the end there. You should just go.
Yeah. I said that before, right? I've said that before. We are live. We are live. What do we got? We got 6 people.
Party on, Wayne.
6 huge people. I bet there's more than 6 people. Look, there's one.
Party on, Wayne's and Wayne's Ets.
Everybody's here, dude. We got a ton of people. Look, I'll give a shout out. We got Sue.
Dudes and dudettes.
Sue,
the dudette of them all.
Voynich.
Boy.
Jess Palmer. Grandpa Bear. Jenny T. Murphy.
Classic people. Look at these people. Who's that guy?
Austin Ray. David M.
David M. has a mandala or something on his logo. That's pretty cool. What is that? Nice.
Oh, that's
ancient
that's one
art,
of the
ancient building thing.
Yeah, one of the churches. Yeah.
But it always looks like mandalas to me.
Mandalas, yeah.
The shape.
I was looking at one today, dude. At the science museum, the scientism museum, they had a mandala with a Foucault pendulum. It was ridiculous. It was like one of the most ridiculous things I've ever seen. Big skinny.
Nice.
Matthew.
Unindoctrinated.
Yep.
Did you get home yet?
Show.
Or no, you got home. Did you get in your home? The one you did not see. Grandpa.
Yeah, that's Michelle.
Grandpa Bear.
She was there. All right, so there you go.
I must be following him. Let's check it out.
I just want to get stoned. I haven't even had time to get. I mean, I've been getting stoned all day. I've been on my live stream all day getting stoned. You guys saw me, but I haven't had time to get stoned before the show. You know what I mean? I passed out for a little while during Sailor Fan Man's Sailor Fan Man show. I fell asleep. I'm sorry.
That was just breathing.
I'm sorry, Sailor Fan Man. I fell asleep during your show today. I'm sorry. I was tired. I was beat. I was going on for like. I was watching. I was listening to it, and then I fell asleep, and then the phone died while I was sleeping, and then I woke up and was like, "Is he still on?" I was like, "Huh? Is he still on?"
He's doing okay.
Take your time. Yeah, take your time. Do what you got to do. I mean,
that's why I was watching him. I was watching him a little bit here and there.
I listened to the whole beginning part, and then I fell asleep, and then I went in at the end. When I woke up, realized what was going on.
My face off. I've been like beating myself up too much. Look at me.
What have you been hitting yourself with kung fu shit?
No, I roll around and I kind of like land wrong or something, you know.
How's that
look? Kung fu.
Kind of blurry.
Cute, a little cute thing there.
It's all right.
No,
Flat Earth Farms. Flat Earth Farms, baby. Mariana, my Flat Earth Farms.
Looks about like what I have, actually.
I'm about to smoke. Yeah, same shit.
Well,
you know,
no.
it's like
Looks like
that That California bud. You know what I mean? It's the one that Dr. Dre's always talking about. And Snoop Dogg. Oh no, yours looks lighter, dude. Yours looks like some a lot lighter. It's all right.
On that one.
It's all right. That looks good.
Here you go. Mike TV.
Good. I wish I could get it I wish I could grab it through the screen.
Yeah. Mike TV.
Put it in my ball.
Willy Wonka's Chocolate Factory. Remember when he could go to the TV?
Yeah. I think so.
Mike TV. Yeah, got chocolate bar and stuff.
Melanie Moran is here.
They were thinking of it way back then.
Jennifer Flores is here. I'm so happy. These are my people.
Our people, yes.
Oh,
they're so cool. I love them.
My brother's here with Josh. Josh Earl is the one who does a lot of the rapping that I play in my
Your
videos.
real brother.
My real brother. Yeah,
bro.
This is my brother. Yeah, Josh Earl is my brother's friend, and I grew up with them, and they rap, and they made a lot of the raps that I play in a lot of the videos. They made the rap that I put in Sue's video. I've been telling them I need some more rap. Josh, I need some more rap. Josh. That's awesome. So they're tuning in. That's so cool.
My brother from another brother.
Yeah, Josh is a cool dude. But yeah, my brother David is with him, my little brother. I was just talking to him a little while ago on the phone before I started. So that's so cool. My real family's here. My YouTube family is here.
My family would never watch. My family hasn't even watched one of my martial arts videos.
It took a while for them to catch on.
My family won't even come out to the yard and watch me do kung fu. Much less watch me on YouTube. They won't watch me in real life.
Well,
they got their own limited, tiny little box they stay in.
Yep. Well,
cool.
If that's the case,
they're impressed.
That's the case.
I know they're impressed, but they were there.
I'm gonna play this.
Hey,
play a song.
You know what?
I gotta give me a sec.
Earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, now what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? I thought you knew about it. Would you rather do without it? The earth's a center, the sun and moon moves around it like a clock. Can you hit a moving target with a rocket? I'm not hard to get along with, just take a bong hit. Do you serve up any content? The stars are constant. You want a consolation for it? It makes me vomit. We never do get hit by comments. I know you want it, just leave another useless comment. NASA lost it. The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? Earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, what you gonna do about it? The earth is flat, now tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. Tell me what you think you're gonna do about it. You know it's flat. And there is a bunch of us. The globe is munching on a bunch of snuffleupagus. You think it's cute? Then why not cuddle up with us? We know it's flat. Why you making such a fuss? My supper was the fucking best. That's just because the earth is flat. It hit me like an uppercut to the nuts. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do. There's a Russian with the crew. Don't forget to brush after your food. Asteroids and asteroids too. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat and there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. The earth is flat, there's nothing you can do about it. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. What you gonna do about it? The earth is flat. It's fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat. The earth is fucking flat.
I just had to hear it. I had to hear it real quick. One flat Earth anthem a night we can do. So we got 11 people. That's not bad. It's not bad for midnight, you know. What's up, Juan? Juan Torres, baby. How you doing, man? Long time no see. The Earth is flat. There's nothing you can do. Jenny. Jess. All right. So anyway, tonight, as you can see, we got a big show tonight. Sue's on the cover. Okay. So for those of you who don't know, Sue is a flat earther. I met Sue a while ago. She's like my best friend, right? We talk every day. She started showing interest in the Mudflood, all the stuff that I investigate. She started going out and doing her own investigations, and she's really. I now have a folder of pictures from Sue, and it's so big, and she sent me new ones too. And she found more pavement glass. She found more pavement glass too. So it's unbelievable. And we're going to get to all Sue's pictures. I'm going to show old ones. I'm going to show new ones. I'm going to show you guys the whole folder. And we're going to just go over San Francisco. San Francisco Sue Mudflood Adventures. She takes after me. She takes after me. That's why. All right. Here we go. Screen share. Boom, baby. Yeah, we'll do a whole show of this. I have so much. Let me see. Is it sharing yet? What's going on here? My computer's a little old school. All right, it's sharing. Boom. All right. I'm not sure if that's what I needed. No, not at all. Shit. Fuck. Thing sucks. Give me a sec. Here we go. Here's the pictures. All right, anyway, let's do it. Let's see if we can do this. All right, one more try. Slideshow. Here we go. Perfect. Boom, baby. All right. Is there a way I can stop it? Probably not. So this is San Francisco. These are the brick buildings. There's one of those vans. You know what I mean? This is some of her new pictures. At least it's sharing. So the Army and Navy. I'm going to go through them, and then I'm going to go back to them, like, and look at them again. Like, I'm just going to let it do a slideshow first and see what we got. So we got that. This is 1926. See, a lot of these buildings in San Francisco look the same as the buildings in Boston. They look the same as the buildings everywhere, right? But how, you know, all over the world, even in Australia, there's buildings that look like this. That's a chartreuse right there with something on it, actually. They usually scrub those. And they change the dates and stuff like that. Make us think we're in a different year.
I tried to hurry. It wasn't fast enough.
Hey, it's all right, Singe, man. You're good. It's you know, how's it look? Is it sharing? There's the moon out during the daytime. Sue took that picture. If the moon and sun were on the opposite
took a picture
sides
of the Center for Dope Contributions. Right?
Yeah. You seen that?
The Center for Dope Contributions.
Yeah.
Nice.
This one's sideways. Don't tell me it's going to give me a bunch of sideways ones. These are the buildings that we were looking at the other day. So this is basically everywhere. She's just been going all over San Francisco and taking pictures of all different buildings for me. And we've been just checking them out. We've been seeing what's good, seeing,
Fake
you know,
clouds. Okay.
I give her ideas on what to,
Couldn't resist.
I
Is it
give her
nice?
ideas on what to look at.
Those clouds
And there she
actually
is.
look
There's
real.
Sue herself.
Look at that scooter. I bet that thing flies.
Yeah. And this thing, look, the fountains are very important, as you know, because they use the water to power all these buildings to help bring frequencies in, and they electrified the water and hit it with vibrations. Mason, look, the corner of Mason in Sacramento. Always got to have a Mason Street.
Good shot, dude.
Yeah. So yeah, these buildings, I noticed, they just seem cleaner than the ones in Boston. Either it's because of the weather, or that's what they want you to think. And San Francisco, I don't know, Boston got hit worse and the buildings are in worse condition. I'm not sure. But you can tell the same people built these buildings from all over the world. There's no way that, you know, all these buildings that look the same, it was one one civilization that did them all over the world. They built buildings out of brick that looked like this with the Antiquitech on the roof. That was technology. They got free energy. That was like a Tesla coil. We were looking at Tesla coils today at the Scientism Museum of Boston. Scientism is a religion with no God, and the definition of hell is a place where God is not. So these scientists are in hell in their brain.
They actually have the ism on this building.
No, it's the Museum of Science. I call it the Museum of Scientism because it was all a bunch of bullshit.
You got me,
dude.
I thought it said it on the building.
Yeah. Woo! Gotcha. So anyway, this is Chinatown. This is San Francisco's Chinatown, right? So colorful. Look at it. Yeah, like we can build columns like that. You know what I mean? Like I don't even see us do that today. I don't see any with the technology we got today. We don't build shit like that. You know. There you go.
I watched one where they
hit
it. Go ahead.
That's the pavement glass. That's the money shot. You see that? That's pavement glass. That goes all the way through. That's tech. That's technology that used to shine light into the room below. There was either a building under there, a room, a subway. There was something under there. They put this reflective light, and it used to reflect the sun, and they didn't have to pay for lighting. They used to get free light under the ground with this.
Also in Baltimore too.
Yeah.
Like the Great Fire of Baltimore.
These are beautiful pictures of San Francisco. Either way,
Bill Miller flip is working on that right now. The ash went through the broken glass.
Oh yeah.
It caught the whole underside on fire.
Yeah, Bill Miller's video. He made a video on it too already. But he's working on it. Bill Miller found a city, Baltimore, that burned down. They said the Great Fire started because a cigar ash fell into a pavement light and lit the street below. Lit the whole place.
I'm going to echo, sorry. Fell past the broken pavement glass that you were just showing, but it was square instead of circle.
It was square like the one. It was square like the one that Sean Osborne found.
Okay, all right. That's cool. My echo went away. I don't know what that was.
It's the StreamYard, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Shit.
We'll just say that. We'll just say it's.
We'll just chalk it up to bad audio. Yeah, you see it? That's pavement glass. And the ones I usually find are purple. Sue said these ones were all different colors. They're not just, they look greenish blue to me, but she said they were all different. And this glass is a type of glass that they poured. It's not a glass like you see in the window that will break like plate glass. It's almost looks like sea glass. It's like a old glass they used to pour it in. The moon shouldn't be out in the daytime, in my opinion. anytime, the moon should not be out in the daytime. But they say it happens about once a month. But I found it like 1 day a month. I've seen it. Look, there you go. We track the moon. You see? We track the moon. We keep track of it. We know what's going on. We know what's going on with the moon. This is just showing you, look, this is all different bricks. This whole building is made out of different bricks. Like they just took the bricks from a pile somewhere, Singe, you know? That's basically what it is. Like, it's like they just took the bricks from a pile, like different piles, and they built the whole building with like different bricks from different buildings. You know, that's what that one looked like. They painted these, but look, that's
Just skip right over those pictures.
I know. I'm gonna have to go back one by one.
Nude.
It's going fast. It's going fast. I bet you there's
Nah,
a
we
way to
don't need
slow this thing down.
Can't read it. I think it said dedicated.
What you say? I didn't hear you.
No, I was just reading the plaque.
Oh,
Is that a firehouse?
so yeah, that look at those.
No,
Those
not
are
a firehouse.
chartreuses. That's what I said. It's either
101.
look at this. Look at the size of the doorways, dude. Who do they build these doorways for? Like that one they just showed. You know, who do they build these for? You know,
I thought it was for big fire trucks, but apparently it isn't. I've rented studios.
Mhm.
They were just massive ceilings. It's like you could 2 levels up there. It's like it's a wasted space. You could just build all the way up there. Many levels. What is all that space for? Denver.
Sideways one.
It was Denver too. There's really some strange buildings there.
It's weird how my computer
looking-
saves things as sideways.
I was living there when they were built, right when they started to build the airport in Denver.
The Denver, the
locksmith.
big.
That's normal. I had to do a couple jobs out there.
Yeah.
People lock, construction guy locks himself out of his car, whatever. Now that I think back, I was like, that place is huge when they were building it.
Did it start over? Did we already see this one? I don't think so. Hold on. It's weird. It seems like it's doing a slideshow, but it's throwing in new ones, and then it's throwing in ones that we already saw. Look at that gate. You see that?
I thought you were doing it. I didn't know that.
No, it's a slideshow. I just gotta let me see if I can get out of it. Jesus. Oh, I can click on it and make it move, I think. No. Yeah.
Can you roll the mouse button? When the mouse.
Yeah. I gotta get out of this thing. Hold on 1 second. Hold on. I'm gonna do something different. I'm gonna do it a little different so we can zoom in on them. I gotta get out.
So I watched one show. I don't know whose show, probably
Jesus.
Truth Seekers, where they were hitting the. What are they called?
What?
Was
I'm trying to
support pylon?
I'm trying to find the.
I forget the name of it.
I'm trying to
Columns.
find the button.
When they were hitting the columns and it's making the sound, like certain ones would make certain sounds, like healing. It was very strange because there's cement, but it was making it sound like it was brass type sound. We'll have to find I'll have to find that video. I'm gonna find it right now. Someone in chat probably already knows about it, right?
Hey, give me a second.
I
All
watch
right,
so much stuff. There's only
keep them busy for a sec.
Them busy. Columns.
Yeah.
Sega Genesis. That's what comes up
There.
first. Interesting. We should look at columns. Yeah. Columns, sound. What should I put? Columns, sound. Ancient? It's always a good one. Ancient. I shouldn't put sound. I should put ring or tone. We'll find out. How the ancients cut stone with sound. Not looking for that, but that's cool. Columns. I don't know. Remember how easy stuff used to be to search up? Now, try this out. Let's do it right now. Just put the UFO hovering, right? You used to get like, wow, look at all these. Now, look what you get. It's totally changed the internet. Dang it. I'm really tired of these little keyboards. I'm going to get a regular one. Then you'd have to haul it around with it. Okay, so what you get now is free accessory on how to get hovering Roblox. Okay, video games. Sorry about the bright screen here. Sorry. There you go. This is what comes up. Let's see what this one is. Bizarre floating UFO 5 months ago. The sun. Oh, that's a good joke. Remember how the National Enquirer and the Sun used to be like crazy news, like Bat Boy or whatever. Now that's like the most truth news you can find. This National Enquirer's got it going on compared to all these other guys. Not really, but you know what I mean. Okay, right? See, like you find a couple here and there, but for the most part, stuff like this comes up. See what I mean? It's just like it used to just be like, and you can video games, come all kinds of stuff come, and you can really dig hard. Is my point. Find anything, the most simple thing, like UFOs. What? So okay, what were crop circles? I'm gonna look at chat. What were crop circles? Chat. Where is it? Somebody just messing with us? They just playing with new toys? That's a good one, huh? They're probably just playing with toys. Let's see. Chat. I am. Oh, it's read off chat. Voynich. Oh, Voynich. Stuck over there. Or am I stuck over here? One of the two. I'll go. Allison Briscoe's here. Nice. Sue Finelli. Who's that? I discovered that. Kings of Samaria lived a total of. That guy's. I can immediately tell he's just the globby just from telling his voice and the way he's edited his video. I'll go. Oh, other chat? Yeah, there's two chats, probably. Red under blue. You're back. Where'd you go? You left. Hi, hippie shake. Stuck in the world, huh? Yeah. Okay, so what were crop circles? Were they like the controllers just playing with toys? They were trying to figure out how they worked, or just messing around. Didn't get much reaction out of the sheep. You'd think that everyone was tripping out. Everyone's, oh, it's just farmers just did that with some boards last night. Oh, really? That's pretty cool. They should be getting paid for that because they were able to make that. Wow. So what were crop circles? They are markers. Okay, just before I stopped looking at crop circles, like about 2012, I was studying how and remember, still globy, how they were making like a line. You could basically, in the air, you could go from one crop circle to the next, and it made
it. Good job, Sancho. Holding it down.
What? You don't need to go away. You don't need to come back. Talking. Okay. The crop circles. They're trippy. Okay, so someone pointed out to me that they stopped appearing about the time the cameras improved on phones.
Yeah.
I'm certain they still appear, but
All
I
right.
don't hear about them anymore. I
So-
don't look for them anymore. Maybe I should.
Yeah.
They are markers, someone said in chat.
What, the crop circles?
Yes. Some of them are awesome.
I don't know. I don't
awesome.
have. I
Really
haven't really
cool
seen any
art.
like in real life. Yeah.
Nor have I.
I never
Right.
seen any in
So
real.
they could not
I
even
don't have any
exist.
failed.
Exactly. I've never
have any-
actually seen them. Exactly.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
But
I
it
don't
seems
know.
like UFOs. You know, I was like, I'd never seen any UFOs, and then I was like, oh, okay, well, no. But yeah, I mean, they're prolific enough where you could go to one. Well, I don't know about it anymore.
Well, yeah. So we're gonna
They
get
used
into
to
some
be.
shit tonight. We're gonna get into some shit tonight. I have.
I know I'm on Mr.
have some,
Paranormal. It's like, yeah, whatever. I should cut it shorter. See, that's what I'm trying to do right now. I'm figuring out before I make the video, figure out how long you want it.
I like it. I like
Because
it
if you
like
start
that.
animating stuff past your time length and then shrink it down, everything gets screwed up. So you want to figure
That
out your
one's
time
good.
length first.
That one's
and then
good because
stuff.
listen, look, that's the flat Earth fucky ducky, and he comes on and
I love him.
First it shows the globe, and then he goes, "Fuck you, it's flat," right? And then it shows the horizon behind him. You could see for miles and miles and miles, 8 inches per mile squared. There's no fucking curve. Okay,
It's beautiful.
you would see it curve. If it was a ball, you would see it curve down. Those buildings in the back would be under under curvature
or tilted at least like this, right?
Well, all right, let's do it again. I'll show you guys.
Right
It's
when
good
they
that
start tilting back at one point.
It's good that you left it there for a minute because you can tell.
Okay,
You can tell.
so it's good.
It's good. Watch.
It's kind of dramatic, yeah. Well, it is dramatic.
So,
imagine if we grew up knowing.
Smoke.
It comes in the right headphone. I should make it stereo. Smoke. I'm going to. I'll work on that.
Go for it.
Smoke.
Go for it. I like this one.
Not that hard. You just gotta hit.
Wanna get high? Wanna get high? Wanna get high? Wanna get high? Is that a party here?
Cheech and Chong make you feel high.
And I forgot to
watch some of their scenes.
I forgot to play the new intro at the beginning, dude. I slept on the intro.
You know that scene where
I'll play it now.
There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. We are controlling transmission. If we wish to make it louder, we will bring up the volume. If we wish to make it softer, we will tune it to a whisper. We will control the horizontal. We will control the vertical. We can roll the image. Make it flutter. We can change the focus to a soft blur or sharpen it to crystal clarity. For the next hour, sit quietly and we will control all that you see and hear. We repeat, there is nothing wrong with your television set. You are about to participate in a great adventure. You are about to experience the awe and mystery which reaches from the inner mind to
420.
I love it.
That's so funny.
It's so good. And then we got look. And then we got Singe Man made all these himself. All right. This is why. Listen. This is why he's my right hand man on the show. He makes things for the show. He helps. We have other jobs that we need for people. If anyone wants a job on my show,
need a screen sharer.
we need a screen sharer. If you have a good computer and you want to be on late night live every single night and you want to help us screen share and you're good at screen sharing and you can be right on top of it, like boom, and your computer's fast and everything we're talking about, you can bring it up like Bill Miller, then
See 30 seconds.
Contact me. That's Raymond at yahoo.com.
Kind of like a 30-second commercial. Hold on.
Yeah, I like this one too.
You gonna be on for an hour or so? I mean,
yeah, you could. I could.
dramatic. Those are redwoods
love
right here in California. Redwoods.
I love it. Oh, is it? And we have the
Yeah, right here.
Dude, we have so dude. You made so many. I can just go on and on. This one.
Okay.
I never knew how sweet the taste of love can be until you let me pick the fruit of the forbidden tree.
I'm working on one right now. I might be able to pass it to you in like 10 or 15 minutes.
Every time that one cracks me up, man, because you know it's just I don't know, it's just funny, dude. The song that you
because it's like because the flat Earth is forbidden. It's like really the place I live is forbidden for me to know where I friggin' live, assholes.
Yeah. I know what you're saying. I'm usually on top of things. I would have played the Outer Limits intro at the beginning. I would have put that at the end of my rap song, and it would have looked cool. But you know, it's all good. Let's get Sue's stuff back up because I'm not only am I going to go over. Not only am I going to go over Sue's footage of San Francisco tonight, but after we go over Sue's footage, we're going to look up San Francisco construction photos from the historic San Fran. We're going to look up the what is there, an earthquake there? There was an earthquake to San Francisco. We're going to look up everything. We're going to look for some shit. We're going to go digging. We're going to go dig in San Francisco after we look at her pictures, but I don't think I showed them all yet. All right. Am I sharing? Am I not sharing? All right. I'm not going to do that. But I have videos from her too. I got everything.
Some of the first medical marijuana clubs. Legal. They were fun, dude. Really fun.
What? Marijuana what?
Ones?
Let's talk about
because the laws were so lax.
We're talking about weed, right? So
in San Francisco, yeah, the laws were so lax. You could just like go in and smoke and just like look at San Francisco, walk by, and get just ripped. Mm-hmm. Pretty cool. Because they had huge one-way seeing windows. You could see out, you couldn't see in. And everybody would just sit there and just walk right in and just like really lax because the laws were not in place.
Sounds like my kind of town. Sounds like my kind of town.
Oh, it was okay back then. Just don't go to Polk Street. You'll be fine.
Wrong one.
She was like, yeah.
That cat is haunting me. Okay, so let's look at this one first. Let's see if we can get them to come up one by one. All right. So when Sue was taking a picture of the building, I said to her, "What color is that brick, Sue? Is it yellow? It looked like a yellow brick building, right? But if you look at it closely, right, every brick here is different. A different color, a different type of brick. There's little damage. Look, this looks like bullet holes or something right there. Boom, 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 boom. Like somebody shot it. But either way, um,
Good call. It looks like something maybe
yeah,
drilled.
somebody's
Probably drilled,
drilled,
mounted something.
drilled. But yeah, but every brick is different. So it just looks like they took bricks from all different buildings and reused them and made one building, and it gives it like this odd color. You know, you can't quite pinpoint it. It's not really yellow. It's not really off-white. It's not really orange. It's not really red because it's a mixture of all colors, all the bricks.
It's a
And
mosaic. It's pretty nice, beautiful
it just
mosaic.
it just shows that like there could have been like tons of brick buildings laying around everywhere broken, and they built the old brick, the whatever they could rebuild, whatever looked okay, like they could redo it. They took the old bricks from the buildings next door that were fallen, that were all over the ground, and they built other buildings with the broken buildings. You know what I'm saying? Maybe that's why they did somehow they did that, you know, a little bit. I'm not saying they did them all like that. I'm saying when they rebuilt, they probably used bricks from everywhere, whatever they could find, you know. All right. And look at this one. So there's another one of those statues of, I don't know. I have no idea who that is. You know what I mean? Did they teach you about this person in school, Singe? Let's zoom in on it. What is it?
So
Is it what is it?
Went from the 1800s when you were in school, Singe?
No, I'm saying like they never taught me about this person in school. Why not? I mean, there's a statue of him outside of this big building.
Yeah.
What is it? A church?
Does he have a turban on?
I don't know, but I'm just saying. Like,
Hold still.
All right,
hold still for a second. It's a turban. Some like flowers on his.
That's
Chinese-ish smock. I mean,
you know what it looks like.
I've never seen.
You know what it
looks like
exactly.
A cool guy that is drinking.
Do you know what it looks like to me?
Elixir of life.
Singe?
What? Go ahead.
It looks like a person from a civilization that they never taught us about in school. Okay.
Oh.
It's still here. It's not any culture that we've ever learned about. It's not any culture that we know. We don't even recognize the symbology or anything of the clothing. It doesn't look like anything from any time they've ever taught us about. Right? So this shows that people could have existed that we don't know about, that they never taught us about, civilizations that they could have wiped right off the fucking earth.
What's he drinking?
Exactly. What the fuck is he drinking, dude? You know? Like, what the fuck? They just got some statue in the middle of nowhere, him from drinking some fucking cup, and no one knows what the fuck he's doing.
I'm thinking of Fountain of Youth, something like that. That's what I'm just like. My first instinct.
Alchemy.
That was my first thought.
Yeah, the Fountain of Youth, alchemy. It goes back to the Sorcerer's Stone.
What if he was that big?
This looks like the flower that the Freemasons put everywhere on all the buildings. It means it's a symbol that means whatever you say stays here. Like, shh, you know? There's a flower that they put on all the buildings.
Look at it again.
All right, let's move on. What do we got? That was just
what
two
does chat
photos.
say? What kind of flower is that?
Yeah, what does the chat think? What do you got? You got any answers?
Hi, boy, Melanie Race and all. Who went? Oh, Mad Pie. Why did you say hi yourself? Mad Pie. Voyage, the sheep shepherd that invented coffee is my guess.
Okay, so then we got. All right, we're not going to look
I don't
at
say
those.
coffee. I want some right now.
I had 2 coffees today. I didn't drink coffee for a few days, and then today I had it. So All right, look what we
I
got
would
here.
like some now, but then
You see these things? You see these things right here, Singe? That like the one with the thing that has the upside down triangle on it, right? And it has two little things on the side, and then there's one right here, and then you can see
I see
another one.
clearly.
You can see another one over here, Singe. These are called chartreuses. I can't pronounce it right. Chartreuse, something
Sorry,
like that.
you got it.
Chart.
Krista
Yeah,
saw
there
me.
you go. All right. So
Melanie
and
Moran. Yes.
and normally, right? Normally these would have symbols on it like this,
Starbucks.
right? They'd have symbols, or they'll have dates, or they'll have words on them, right? And look, there's a whole bunch of them up here. Look. And but the thing is,
Good
like
trip,
most of
not a
them,
bad trip.
are scraped off now, right? Most of them are scraped off.
That's
This is
good
awesome
energy.
that these ones actually still have stuff on them, because most of them are scraped off. And
That's
what they
actually
do, Singe, what they do is like when they want to add 1,000 years onto the timeline and make us think that like it's really the year 900 and something, and they want us to think it's 1999, right? They add 1,000 years. They go around and they change the dates on all the buildings, on all these fucking things. They add a 1, and boom, baby, they lie to
an
us about the
I.
timeline.
Put an I
Army,
or a 1.
yeah, it stands for the year of our Lord. But look, look at all this. Look at all the up here. Look, on every one of these things, there's something. Look, there's a shit like a shield that looks like the Phoenix. Then we got you know what I'm saying? This is the Army, Navy, Young Men's. Look, they spelled
There's
young
lots
with
of
the
crests.
look. They spelled young with the V instead of the U. You know the Roman numeral V.
I have a symbology crest book right here. That reminds me of
You do? What is it?
something of that. Give
What
me
do you
some
got?
symbols. I got this.
What, you can look up any symbol?
Well,
That's
for the
well,
Roman
all right. Well,
Catholic
what's the upside down
heraldry.
triangle? And you know that what I think this is on the side here? It's tech, dude. This thing to the left and this thing to the right, it's like a torch looking thing. They're depicting some sort of technology that they had, some sort of free energy device. They're putting it right in our face. They're like, look, this is what we had right here. This will get you the free energy out of the sky or whatever. You know, they're showing you in plain sight. Look, this is some sort of tech that we had in our civilization. They're letting us know. And then we just go over and we put new things over and paint them over and try to make it fit in. But like, come on,
Let's see
dude.
a triangle. Yes, medieval Europe, so it might not be in there. Those are cool dragons.
All right. All right. If you find it, let me know. I'm just looking. What is this? Was this one of hers or was this one of mine? I might have some of my pictures mixed in here too. I was kind of fast about this. Oh, this is hers. So that was that same building, the YMCA, the Army Navy YMCA, the one we were just looking at.
I don't see any triangles.
1908. You know, a lot of the buildings, they're always 1907, 1908, 1904,
Pile.
5, right around this time.
Pile. I found it.
What'd you find? You want to go full screen?
Medieval.
You want to go?
Yeah.
You want to go full screen with something? What do you got?
Or you could.
You got a.
I don't know. Can you read it?
Hold on. I can't see nothing. I'll come back out.
It doesn't matter. Whenever you're ready.
No. We'll do it. If you got something, we got all the time in the world, dude. Where you at? All right, let me put you full screen. I couldn't see nothing because I'm blind. All right, you ready? Boom, upside down triangle. What is it? What does it mean? Pile?
Yes,
You-
Pile.
And what does that mean?
Let's look that up here. You want me to look it up here?
Will you have it in the? It doesn't tell you.
Maybe, but there's a lot of words.
It's a lot of work. I know it is, dude. This research
No
is
words.
a lot of work.
I said words.
Oh. This research is a lot of work, Singe. It's a lot of work. So look at this. This building is just beautiful. First of all, we got the 10-foot doorway, right? Look, we got the phoenix up there. They try to make it pass it off like it's an eagle, but we all know it's the phoenix. And what do we got? Boom, baby. What I don't even know what that means. That could be something they just put there to look cool. Or it could have been the way it was and they painted over it. But normally they scrub these things very good and we can't never see what's on them. So that's amazing, Sue, that you even found something that was on one. Because most of the time, the ones I find are chipped off. There's no symbology left. It's just blank. Look at this one over here. We're taking a good look at Sue's photos tonight. We ain't playing. So we got the chandelier. Look at that. And then look at these little, all right, in the ceiling here, the way this design is with these little squares, there's a name for it. And what it does is,
pile.
all right, go ahead, Cinch.
You want me to say it?
Yeah.
In heraldry, a pile is a charge, usually counted as one of the ordinaries, figures bounded by straight lines. It's a charge. Hold on. I thought I had it. I usually counted a charge.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So
Sorry, I thought I had it.
No, so it's a charge. So it's basically
Whatever
it has something to do with power, right? A charge is like energy, right? Like a charge of electricity.
Oh, right. I was thinking of something like a position, but
No, like you charge your battery, right? Is that what they're talking about? So that represents
no, they just used the word charge. But that's interesting. You're right. I didn't think.
it is. It is. It must have something to do with the free power, dude. So anyway, what they're doing with this is they're resonating in the ceiling. They used to have the sound come through, right? And they would do something with the sound, and this would help the sound echo and cause different patterns and stuff like that. Everything on these buildings was tech. It was all technology. It wasn't just a design. None of this stuff is just a design. It's all technology. They were very technologically advanced and sophisticated. We can't even build stuff like this nowadays with the tools that we got. And they want us to believe that they did it with a horse and buggy and a pickaxe and a chisel. All right.
So basically, they're saying it's just a shape and a scutcheon. A charge is an emblem or device occupying the field, which is the shield, of an escutcheon shield. That may be a geometric design. So they're just saying a pile is a charge, which is a geometric design. That's cool, huh? I didn't know that.
Yeah, but
so
all right.
They're using the word charge, which is
I'll take
interesting. Like I didn't notice that.
It is interesting. Exactly. It's very interesting. All right, what do we got here?
So if a charge means an emblem, as well as
look at the name, dude. Christian
manhood.
manhood.
My mind is blown.
Christian manhood. Dedicated to Christian manhood. Don't lose your manhood. Don't lose your manhood. That's all I gotta say.
Stuck on a mandate. Maybe okay.
All right, what do we got in there? All right. Mudflood in time. So look, there's another chartreuse up there. Boom, baby. And look, these are windows, but they were probably doors. Like you see how it's a window? That looks like the size of a door. That looks the size of a door. Look, there's the door right there. It's the same size as the windows. Why is the door the same size as the windows? These were probably all doors. And why is the door so fucking big? Because it was a door for giants. There was people this big that needed to get in. That's why. It was a fucking door for giants. All right? All right, here we go.
Hold on a second.
So this is I said it looks like a bathhouse, like at the beach, or a police station now. But the point is that, or like you said, a fire station. Look, this face is up there. You see, that's a face. That's a face to the right. There's a face to the left. It's just a little blurry.
You're not sharing the pictures.
No
You
way.
haven't been sharing the pictures the whole time. You have to go all the way back.
Oh wow.
Sue told me.
The whole time? The whole fucking time? I think I should have. I think I shared a few of them. No? All right.
See,
Well, that's
Sue
what I
just told
get.
me. I wasn't paying
Thank you.
attention.
Thanks for
I'm
telling
just like
us.
listening.
I'm just
and
not paying it. I'm just not paying attention to the chat tonight, dude. Let me see.
I'm just
What we got
listening to
going on.
you. Neither was I. We were a little bit, but I go in like every 10
All right.
15 minutes.
I'll have to go back over it. We'll go over it again. We'll just keep doing it until we
Get
get
some
it right.
water.
We got all the time in the world here. Can you see it now? Can you see it? Singe? Oh yeah, so all right, so he takes off. All right. Can you guys see that? Can you see it, Singe?
Yeah, we saw that picture.
So you saw that picture. Okay.
I mean, yeah, it's been not the whole time, but just for like past.
All right, so it wasn't the whole time. It wasn't the whole time, just the past few minutes. Okay. So let's see.
That's
It
what
was
I meant
probably
from that.
No, I'm just trying to find where I was. Tell me if you've seen this one.
Hippie Shake says yes the whole time. And Jenny says it's amateur hour. And David says, we see it, but it's amateur hour. And Mad Pieman says, yep, we're over here upside down in Australia.
Hey, did he?
Hippie Shake.
yeah, Pieman. Did you guys see this picture yet? Did I show you this picture yet? With the upside
Yes,
down
we looked
triangle?
at that. And
Okay,
it's beautiful.
All right, so we didn't.
We
all
talked
right,
about
so
that. And
it wasn't that many. It wasn't that many then, because I was only like, let me see. I was like right here. All right, let's do it. Just gonna bust my chops now. Okay. Dedicated to Christian manhood. Did you see that? Did you see the Christian manhood?
earlier on, we looked at that, yes, but
that could be
we
code.
didn't study it. That's when I was trying to read about half an hour ago.
See, the Freemasons always code things in their buildings. All right. First of all, this is a 33 because you see the C. The C is the third letter of the alphabet. Okay, that's a 3, and the M is a 3 because you can turn it this way and it's a 3. So that's a 33 for Christian manhood. Plus, it's a play on words because Christian is a religion and manhood is like a penis. So they're kind of like saying, like they're talking shit to the Christians, dude. It's like I think it's like a shot at the Christian religion. That's what I see here. Whose fucking name is Christian manhood? I'll have to look and see if he was a real person, but they probably made up a fake person for him too. You know what I mean? They write the reality. They write the script. And that's what I see. That's a 33 encoded right on the building in the name, Christian manhood. And it's a stupid name. Okay? All right? That's what I see there. This is getting good.
We saw that one like earlier. I don't know what you were doing, so I really wasn't watching.
No, this was on the slideshow, but I didn't go over it yet. All right. So we got these columns. They just look like they painted them, you know? Like these aren't new. They just made them look new.
Don't go in and out. Hold it.
I know. It's rolly. I'm learning. I'm learning. It's very rolly. There you go. Just go easy on it.
You can rolling. See. I want to look up that terminology. Okay.
All right, we'll get out of this one. I don't see much here. The tree.
Well,
this is what I see. They put these fucking trees on the street. You see the trees, and the buildings are real tall, and they make the street real narrow. All done by design. These people designed it so we won't look up and we won't notice what's up there. You see the colors? Those are for sound frequency, these things up there. Those are actually designs, but the trees are blocking them like they're supposed to be. They don't want us looking up and noticing what these fucking buildings have on them. All the tech that's still left on the building. That's what's going on. All right. This is where I was. Well, now we're back to where I was. The bathhouse. Look at the size of the doorway. This was the original doorway right here. Right? And then they built this door right here. Right? And then even smaller so we could fit. Look. You see that?
Do you ever hang gutter on a house that's just like 2 stories high?
I
You
used to
feel
clean
like you're way the hell up there. It's the 2 stories.
Yeah. I used to clean gutters for landscaping. I used to get up and clean the gutters. And yeah, it's a fucking pain in the ass. There's a face up there on the left.
It's scary as hell. So that's pretty high up there. It's pretty good scaffolding to build something like that.
The faces.
That's
a
small,
face.
Small one. Right?
It's a little
tiny
blurry.
Look at.
It's a little grainy, Singe, but that's 2 faces right there on the right and the left. They're probably maybe old, maybe they were scratched off a little bit, but you can see them. And
oh, we've looked at that one before.
It's It's almost like they took statues that were broken and they're like, what are we gonna do with this face that we found of the broken statue that was in the Mudflood? And they're like, well, we'll just stick it on the building. And then they just take like the broken pieces of faces from statues and they just cement them to the chartreuse on the building to make it look like that. What do you think? All right, we'll go to the next one.
I'm thinking. I don't know. There's many possibilities, but I think it's deeper than that. Like,
oh, wait up. Is it a face? Maybe it's
like
not. Maybe I was wrong. It's not a face.
So
that's not a
face.
That's not a face, though.
Really?
Yeah. From far away, it looked like a face, but look, it's just a design. It's some sort of design. But it looks like it's scraped off a little bit, whatever it was. So
either way, I wouldn't put it up there. So I was like, I don't know. Why?
Yeah, I found buildings with faces in them.
It's like, why would you? Okay, I'm pretty sensible. It doesn't have a purpose. I would.
Tell me, this is a video. This is a video. Hold on. I'll be able to see. Yeah, let's see if this will play. What the fuck? Why is it so small?
When I was in my sculpture class, everybody was making these sculptures that were useless. You just sit there and look at it. I made ones that you could put lights in, or water flows through, or something. It's like I always had to make my sculptures have a use. Otherwise, I'd be like, it's gonna be doing nothing.
That's the San Francisco Bay with the boats. You know, this is the San Francisco Bay. I'm starting to learn all these places in San Francisco now. I didn't know what any of this shit was until Sue started explaining it to me. And now, I mean, I'm a little slow, but I'm learning. All right. So we got
you're not missing much. I mean, it's like Boston, but
yeah, I'm still doing my Boston thing, but tonight we're doing San Francisco. So we got right here we got this is all these designs right here weren't designs. This was for the sound in the technology to work in different ways. Resonate sounds and things like that. Different frequencies, different sounds. That's what they used to do. They used to send it through all these buildings, through these archways, and they used to control it with like
I've never been there. It's crazy.
Yeah, with the churches with the pipe organs and stuff like that, and they have different ways of manipulating the sounds of
Where
church
is
bells.
That one, Steve?
Yeah, ask her. I got Sue knows where it is. Sue, what do you think? Where is this? Oh, look, there's something back there. That's the fire. That's the fire station. That's the fire station. It says it right there. Fire department. Look how big their doorway is. San Francisco Fire Department. Look what I found in the back. In the back
it looks
of the
like
picture.
the other one. I said, look at the fire station.
That's why they call me Ray the Eagle Eye, because I see things like I look how far away it is. Look, spotted San Francisco Fire Department, Eagle Eye, Eagle Eye, boom, baby. All right. So we'll go over this one. Look how tall this building is. Pretty tall. I mean, in Boston, we got some whoppers. We got some whoppers in Boston, but this one is pretty tall. But we're worldwide, baby. All right, what do you? Oh, look right there. You see that where the line is, the white line? That's bricked in. There was something there, like maybe a big window, or maybe I don't know. I wonder if my stream from the library, I mean from the science museum, I found something real. I found some interesting stuff at the science museum today. That has to do with this. Maybe I'll show that after this. It depends if the stream is finished, if I can even show it. All right. So this is up in the San Francisco hills somewhere. It looks beautiful anyway. But some would say that this is a melted castle, right? That she's standing on. This whole mountain, all these mountains are melted castles, melted buildings from the X Factor event. Or remnants of melted buildings. Destroyed buildings, ruins. It's funny how they're in a straight line like that.
That is weird no matter what that part, yeah. I don't care
right?
what you say.
Yeah, I don't care what you say. You could say it's melted.
The cable guy.
You could say it. Is that the cable?
You could say I don't care what. That's just funny. I don't care who you are. Something like that.
Dude, we got to get that. We got to get that
right
clip.
there. I don't care who you are.
Let's get that clip for our show. Let's get it. Let's find it.
Okay.
Not right now, but remind me later. Make a mental note.
Oh, not right now. Okay.
Well, if you could get it right now and email it to me, go for it, and I'll get it up.
You want to see it? You want to test me? Okay.
Dude, that's broad daylight.
10:12.
If you want to do it,
go.
That's broad daylight in the. Go. If you can email it to me, even better. But if you have to send it through the phone, go for it. We'll get it done either way. Oh, just lost him again. All right, it's all right. I know where I am. No time. No, don't fear. So yeah, me and Sue, we both keep track of the moon during the day. Whenever we see the moon out in the daytime, because like, according to their model, right, the sun is on one side and the moon is on the other side, 93 million miles away, and whatever, and they're some crazy distance that we're never even going to ever try to figure out ourselves in our head that they give us, right? And the Bible says the sun and the moon are fixed within the firmament. And it's just ridiculous because like it's out in the daytime. And then, I had people in my comment section, Globies, that said, well, it's like, it's okay for the sun to be out. I mean, the moon to be out once a month or like 2 days a month during some stupid thing, right? And I was like, well, I filmed it like 3, 4, 5 days in a row, dude. 4 or 5 days in a row after that, it was out in the daytime. It's always out in the daytime. The moon is always out in the daytime. That's all I'm saying. I don't know what it means. I don't know what's going on. I just know the moon is out in the fucking daytime. All right? Pay attention, people. They chemtrail it out, too, so you can't see it. I just want to see some palm trees. I don't have palm trees near me, man. We don't have palm trees here, man. I love the palm trees. And the moon is out. And the moon is out in the daytime. You see that? The moon is out in the fucking daytime. Broad daylight. You can see the moon. What's up with that? Okay. Sideways. I won't even bring up the sideways ones because they look stupid. All right. I could flip them actually. So these are those houses we looked at on the one of the other episodes that are really colorful and nice. We have houses like this near Boston too. But some of them they paint like that now. I noticed some of the neighborhoods they paint it like that, but they're not as colorful. They're not as festive looking, but they try to do this to some of the houses in Boston. I can see what they're trying to do. They must be people who came from the West Coast, and they know about these type of houses, and they try to paint them up like that. How you guys do over there? I've seen it in Boston. I'll take a picture or some next time I go by. It almost reminds me of that show Family Matters with Steve Urkel in Chicago, and they show like the street that he lives on at the beginning, and there's a bunch of houses like that, but they're not colorful. They're all faded and shit. All right. Let me see what else we got. We got new stuff. Where we going? Where we going? So this thing reminds me of a magnet, and they could be using it to generate some before. They could have been using it to generate some electricity, because look, it's huge, like the Arc de Triomphe in France, and it goes into the water, and the water, conducts electricity if they send a charge through the water. And there's a train track right there that goes to nowhere, that's made out of wood, and they're sending trains over through the Arc de Triomphe in San Francisco. You know what I'm saying? And there could be a magnet underneath there, and that could have been part of the entire grid system to help. All right. Every building is like a computer piece to me, and every building, if you look at a computer board, every building looks like a component, a different component, and it's like, that big one was some sort of magnet, some sort of conductor for the flat Earth computer board. Here we go. Let's see, what's this? It's probably a long one. It's taking a second. No. This one's gonna bust my chops, I think. Well, the only thing that's left to do is take a hit. All right, what do we got? All right, so this is that same, looks like near that same train. Yeah, this is the same thing, but it's a little bit closer. Yeah, so Ken F. Rotman and Mad Pyman both saw the moon during the day. Kim Ray said there was supposed to be a meteor shower last night. I didn't see it. I've never seen a meteor shower in my life, Kim Ray. I've tried. Like, there was times when they were like on the news, they're like, there's a meteor shower tonight. They're like, go outside and look. You'll be able to see it with the naked eye. I fucking go out there at the right time, and I don't see shit. I didn't see the eclipse either. One of the last big eclipse we had, at the solar eclipse or whatever it was during the daytime. Didn't see it. Didn't see no shadow or no moon pass over me and nothing. I was looking right up at the sun the whole time, dude. It got a little dark, but it wasn't. I didn't see shit. Maybe I wasn't looking at the right spot, but you should be able to see it, dude. It should be right there in front of your face. Like, it shouldn't be too hard. So this is some more buildings in San Francisco. That's a huge piece of Antiquitech right there with the clock, which might not have always had a clock. It could have been something else there, and they replace it with a clock to make it look cool. Okay. Let's see what else we got. Okay, I'm getting down to the new ones, Sue. I got a whole bunch of them. I'm going over everything. This is Sue's show. Okay, we're doing this show for Sue tonight. Let's see. This was some pavement lights. You know, she was looking at the pavement. I told her to look for pavement glass. So she started looking around for pavement glass. She was always looking at the tops of the buildings, you know, and I said, Sue, you got to look around the ground. You got to see what's around the ground of the building because it's important. I never used to look at the ground either, in the sewer drains and the coal hole covers and all that stuff. But people taught me, and it proves a lot. You can find a lot. All right, this thing's gonna bust my chops. I can tell. Let me go back out and come back in. It's like my computer will only play like one or two clips, and then it starts messing up on the videos. Let's see what this does. Here we go. We got it. Come on. Give me a full screen. Boom. So she was looking at this and she sent me the video and was like, what do you think that is? And I was like, it looks like it might have a light in there. We should check and see if it goes all the way through. If there's any that go all the way through, because I can pause it. Hold on. I'll show you on the next one. Oh, I'll rewind it. Play again. All right. You see how this looks old? Around the rim looks old to me. But in the middle, it looks like they replaced it with a light. So this could have been a coal hole. This could have been something else that was always here, and they repurposed it for something, for the light. Because that's old. You could tell that doesn't look new. It could be new, but it could be, you know, it could have always been there. All right. Moving right along. Yeah, Melanie, that's Alice. That's my cat, Alice, Melanie. That was Michelle's cat, actually. But you know what? She fell in love with me, and she, you know, it turned into like my cat. She loved me the most. I used to give her little kisses on her nose. She loved me. She died in my arms. She just came to me when she was gonna die. She got scared, and it was sad. I could feel the life leave the body of the cat. Like I knew she was gonna die, and I started reading her the last page of the Bible because she was like on her last breath, and I could tell. So I grabbed the Bible and I opened it to the last page. I don't know why, I just did. And I read the last page of the Bible, and then she was like, oh, gave one last breath, and then I could feel it. She was warm, and her whole body got cold, and then she felt like a blanket. It was like she was like a blanket, and I was like, whoa. And people say the reason why she died, it was weird because after we had the kids, we had Joe, and Joe was like, you know, okay with the cat, and the cat was cool with Joe. But then when Michelle got pregnant with when we got Michelle pregnant with Elizabeth, the friggin' the cat started acting weird and like only staying in the like one room, like hiding in the bathroom all the time. And we weren't even sure if she was eating. Like we thought she was. We were feeding her, but we think she like stopped eating or something. She like starved herself to death. That's what I think happened. But she was breathing funny too, so I think she got sick. But we always brought her to the vet. We always got her shots and everything. Probably was, yeah, we won't even talk about that. So anyway, let's go back to this. Back to this. So this is awesome. There's a dome up there, and the columns are red, dude. The columns are friggin' red. This is where the World's Fair was. This is what's one of the buildings that's left over from the San Francisco World's Fair, right, Sue? Am I right? Yeah, it's okay. Don't worry about the cat. It was a long time ago, guys. I'm over it. But she still haunts me. She still haunts me. Okay? She shows up. This computer was old. All right? It wasn't working. I needed a few pieces. I needed a monitor. I needed a few things. Joe Detremont came over and brought me the monitor. You guys helped me out. People donated to me, and I got my computer fixed. I got everything that I needed. But then when I turned the computer on, I mean, this file's on here from like this file's on this computer from like 2004. I think I seen a file from like 2002 the other day. This computer is like 20 years old. This is a fucking old computer. I seen computers at the Science Museum that were like in the glass. They were saying it was like a relic that looked better than mine. Okay, so I don't know, but I put it together and it works. And I lost my train of thought now. But anyway, yeah. So everybody that donated to me, thank you, because you guys helped me get this shit moving. So those are up at the top. Those are like those eggshell type looking things, like the I call it like a, it's almost like an egg carton, right? Like something you'd keep eggs in. There's another name for it. That's an angel. But yeah, that shape is to resonate the sound. The sound would come through and it would echo. I love the angels. But yeah, I read the cat the last page of the Bible, and then she went out, dude. She went out. So yeah, this circle in the middle always represents Polaris. It usually has a star or like a sun-looking design. You'll see this one has it too, if you look closely. The way it's shaped, look, that looks like a sun ray. That looks like a sun ray or a star. Some sort of a shape that a star would design. And as we know, the firmament above, Polaris is in the center of the firmament, and this represents Polaris. In most of the domes, if you look at the top, they always put a star. They're telling you, we're under a fucking dome, people. That's what they're telling you in plain sight. Those are resonators. Those things, they could hold energy. They look like urns, but I've seen metal ones. They have metal ones. So I don't know. They could have just cemented over them. I don't know. I got to check that out. I got to look closer. I got to dig in. So this one, real quick, I just want to go over it again. The Freemasons code things in their buildings. So when the names, you always got to look for codes. The C is a 3 and the M is a 3. The C is the third letter of the alphabet, and the M, if you turn it sideways, it's a 3. 33, Christian manhood. All right? Christian manhood, 33. 33 encoded in that. Always. All right, so where were we at now? We looked at that. Did we look at that? I think we did. I think it's we went over this on another show, but this is in San Francisco. People said that this symbol, like that, Singe knew what it was. Where are you, Singe? Singe disappeared on me. He took off. I'm all alone tonight, huh? I'm running the show solo. Solo mode. Dun, dun, dun. I can do this solo, but I like having someone to talk to. I like having a sidekick. I need someone to screen share too. Just putting it out there. I would love to add someone to my team that wants to screen share. Someone who just wants to screen share a lot. You know, there's people out there who probably really like, oh, I'm the best screen sharer out there. You know what I mean? If you're one of those people that's like bragging about your screen sharing skills all the time, that's what I need. What do we got? There are a lot of cool people down there. GT 1982 Mustang, Hippie Shake 29. I've had like 40 chinchillas. I have like 15 now. First losses of pals hurt bad. Bex, they help you find apartment and learn the local tricks. Love it. Love it. It's telling me I only have one person in the chat, but I see a lot more than that. They're screwing with my numbers tonight. Google, you're screwing with my numbers tonight. Thank you, Google. They just don't like me. When I have a good show, they hate on me. Try to rip me apart. All right, let's do this. It's Google. I'm telling you. It's the forces that shouldn't be. So we got so yeah, these are on all these buildings right here. If I'm correct, Sue, are on the grounds where the World's Fair was, right? These are all left over from the World's Fair, from San Francisco World's Fair. They're beautiful. Some people think there was more than one spot that had these type of buildings, and maybe the San Francisco World's Fair was in a completely different place or something. I heard some. I don't know. I'll have to get back to you on that one. I heard something. I hear a lot of things. See what's going on with this. All right, it's gonna bust my chops like that now. All right, let me start down here. Okay, so this is really cool. Sue found pavement glass. You see that? Those are holes that go through, and there's glass in them, and this reflects the light. Prism glass, prism pavement glass. They're so nice. Look at this one. It almost looks like some of the ones I found. These ones look really nice, in good condition. Still, unless they, this glass looks good. Look at that. Some of them are chipped. Some of them are broken. Look, that one looks purple. That one almost looks purple too. But these ones look like they're like a greenish blue, aquamarine. Yeah, that's what it looks like, aquamarine. It's beautiful. I mean, these people were way more sophisticated than we are. We don't have shit. Well, we do have some nice shit. We do have some nice shit now, but for the time period that they try to make us believe, so this is the Bank of California, or is this a building from Athens, Greece? You see what I'm saying? The same culture built this everywhere. Everywhere. Here too. It's not just in Greece. It's not just in Rome. Oh, you guys got to see the shit that I found today. We'll get to it. if the video will play. We'll see how it goes. I think it will. See what happens. So then we got so look at the fire hydrant, right? So you can get a like the size of this doorway. Okay? That's like a car would pull up right beside there. And a car would pull up right beside there. And then that's about that size, about a car height, right? And look at that door, dude. That's huge. And look, that's how big it was. And then they put a wooden door in. And then it's got the pyramid on the top. That's a pyramid shape, Oh, flat earth asterisk right there. Well, no, not really. It's just an X. It's a square with it. Oh, no, there it is. Yeah. Flat earth asterisk. I knew I saw it. Flat earth asterisk. It's everywhere. Boom, baby. And they always got these plants like growing off the building. You see that? It's always these flowers that I don't fucking recognize. Plants that I've never even seen on this earth. Where do they have these plants from? Where do they see these? Where on this plane do these plants grow? That's what I want to know, because I never seen them in real life on anything, just on buildings. And look at the tech up there. Boom. I mean, it makes sense, right? Like, all right, when we make antennas for 5G and we make like radio towers and transmissions, what do? Cell phone towers, we put them on the roof. You look around and you see on the roofs of all the buildings our technology, right? Well, that's what this shit was. It's technology from a different time that we don't remember, that we don't know nothing about, that they don't want us to know about. It's the same shit. It's all tech, and the building's a tech. The whole building is like a computer piece, and it's all hooked up to a grid. And the whole grid does something. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. Probably powers everything and makes everything, this whole place work somehow. We already looked at that. All right, I'm losing my place. All right, I was going backwards, that's why. All right, let's see if this one will play. All right, it's gonna play. This is a video of the moon that Sue sent me. It's really nice. I don't know. Every time I see the moon, something happens to me. I change. Singe Man's back. Woohoo! Is he? Is that him?
Sorry to leave you on here so long. I got 2 different distractions.
I was doing fine without you, Singe. Did you see? I was doing
Okay,
great.
later.
I was shining. No. Stay.
Okay.
I want you to stay.
I made
I
a
need you,
video
Singe.
really
I
quick.
need you.
Thank you. I need someone to need me. Hey, I made a video real quick, but the volume is low. I screwed up. I only get a C plus. I don't get an A.
I might be able to fix the volume. I can put it through an editor and put the volume up. What do you think? I mean, it might take time. You might have to distract them.
Well, I can just do it later if you want me to fix it. It was just like a test. You were just testing me, right?
Yeah, we'll get it right. We'll get it. We'll wait
I
till
put it
it's
in
right,
chat
Singe,
if you want to play it.
All right, let's do it.
It would have been great without the volume was up.
All right, let's see
and then I got distracted but I still clicked.
Cool.
Oh, and my computer froze up twice as I put a word in. I mean, I just put the word in and it froze. I'm like, so then I went and just did it.
All right.
Froze again.
Let's see if it'll
With
play
a
or
word.
maybe I have to download it.
What's
Hold
up?
on, let me see. Some of these you. Oh, here we go. It's gonna play. I might not have shared the sound though. Tell me if
I
you can
remember the
hear the
volume
sound when it plays.
sucks. He just says,
It's gonna play. It's
I don't
gonna
care
play.
what to say. I don't care what
It's just
y'all think that's
slow.
funny right
My
there.
computer's slow.
If you don't think that's funny, you got to get out of here.
All right. Okay, I'm just gonna have to download it then. Oh,
All
here it
right.
goes.
See the X? I gave him an X. I like that.
What?
Anyway, you can't hear it, but you
Who
can
is
look
it?
at it.
All right.
It's Larry the
All right.
Cable
Let me
Guy.
download it.
No, just look at
Download
it.
it.
Just go slow
No,
through it
I'll get it.
and imagine it.
I'll get it right.
Like, give me a C plus at least.
What?
Can I have a C?
It's a clip.
Right past the
I'll get.
course.
I'm gonna get it to play. I'm gonna get it to play.
It took me
my
20 minutes.
My computer just got all
And
wonky.
I fed the dog, so I should get a C plus.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna. You fed the dog. All right. All right. Hold on. No. All right. Hold on. Cancel. I almost got myself into a mess right there. All right. I'm gonna have to upload it here. So give me a second. I'm gonna get it to play right. Let me stop the screen share for a second.
Where's chat? Say hi, chat. I left to you.
Yeah, say hi to the chat.
What'd you guys do? Why is this clicking around and running
We-
around going, what did I do that for? I thought it was going to be like 5 minutes.
I was going over Sue stuff. I still have more. It's just so much. Sue did all that work. She needs
Right,
to,
we have to
people
share
to
it.
see to see what she's been up to. She's really into this stuff. She really cares about it. All right.
Red under blue. Thank you. We love you. You're badass. Where'd you go for a month or two? GT 1982 Mustang.
Nice.
That's
I
right
couldn't hear
before
him.
they got shitty. Like around 87, they started to get crappy Mustangs. That's a good Mustang.
I'm gonna play a song real quick, and I gotta take a break, dude. It's too much. Give me a second.
Really? Nice.
Supreme Diesel.
Messy one.
Flat Earth Farms. Every farm is flat. My sponsor. This is the Supreme Diesel. Well, this is what's left of the Supreme. I'm sure. I don't. This isn't even a good example. This is just what's left. I won't even use this as an example because it was nice. Yeah.
Smokity.
Right? Yeah. Oh, fuck. My fucking. My mouse froze, dude. My mouse froze on me, dude. That's some bullshit. Because you know what happened? I got up to use the bathroom during the break, and my jar of weed fell and hit the computer. And now my mouse is fucking. I have a wireless mouse, dude. A cordless mouse. They suck. I mean, they're probably good, but mine sucks. Man, they're killing me. It's just like this little fucking thing is like a piece of shit.
I was trying to think of a joke about it. Oh, I got it.
Clickety
Your computer got stoned. You got your computer stoned. Stop stoning your computer.
Jesus, come on. Well, I might have to.
But who is without power
I might have to
cast the
reboot
first
it, dude.
stoniness.
My fucking mouse is frozen. I don't think I should reboot it though. Fuck that.
I think that we should partake in the goodness of Jah.
Yeah, me too. It's about that time, Singe. I mean, look, we've been going for like 2 hours, and yeah, man, it's about that fucking time. And now this thing's giving me shit. So we were having such a good show. No road bumps tonight, Singe. No road bumps.
Partake in the goodness.
And then look what happens. Hold on, let me put my. Oh, I
Okay,
can't even change the
you remember
background.
this?
Nothing.
This is where you live. Right
I
there.
have no control.
Over here. Right down there.
Yeah.
Right about there. You're right about there.
Well, you know.
I'm over here, but they won't let us go over here.
Yeah.
Which is weird. Now I've told straight
Leave it
up
19 people.
normie.
That's pretty good. That's pretty
Okay.
good.
I've
I
told
can't
straight
even.
up normie globies about Antarctica, and even they admit it's weird. They're like, yeah, that is weird. No one really holds a treaty like that. Even they think something's up.
The Antarctic Treaty?
E-
Yeah.
Even a straight up
150
normie globie will
countries.
admit that something's up with that.
150
I haven't found
countries.
anybody that goes, that's normal. Even a dumbass globie will go, oh, that's weird.
No. In what world will 150 countries all agree on something and sign a paper to not let anybody
Guess
explore
there's
something?
the deep NASA boys will probably stand up
There's
for it, but
something.
not for anybody else.
There's something to it, dude. There's something to it. I mean, what? They don't want no one to go there, dude. No country wants anyone to go there. No country wants you to explore Antarctica.
I heard
Why
some
not?
stories. Of course, they're just stories, right? Like the scientists went down there hanging out,
Mm-hmm.
and it was working with the other guys, like construction guys, because the scientists, everybody got to stay in the same area. And so it's like they're checking out what they're looking at, and it was he's all, check this out, and then look at it, was what he called sky ice.
Keep talking. Give me 2 minutes, all right? I
Okay,
gotta figure this
it's
out.
just a story I heard too. So what he called sky ice, you probably heard it too. Everybody in chat probably heard it. And it didn't melt; it just like disappeared. Or I can't remember the qualities of it.
Oh, USB.
I can watch that again.
Shit.
Something weird. It wasn't like regular ice, obviously. It's like sky ice, and they couldn't. Oh yeah, they couldn't transport it. It had to stay there because as soon as you even try to freeze it, it just can't get it cold enough, I guess. Transport it. I don't know the details. I watched the video once. It was really fascinating, but I was like, whatever. It's probably just a story. But yeah, it's a good story. Sky ice. So they're down there at the dome, basically. They have a cave dug. This is what the story says. Okay. A cave dug to the wall of the dome, and they're chipping out sky ice, but it just regrows.
I'm trying to get my mouse working.
And I was like, that's pretty cool story. And it seems plausible. But you know, I like sci-fi, so the safe part of it's true. That's enough, right?
Yeah.
Just like they had something weird they're looking at.
Give it a sec. It sucks, man.
So
hey, give me. I'm gonna try to reboot my computer and see if that works. Okay.
And if you go down there, would they like, what are you, like 10 or 15 miles or even more, huh? From the center, supposed center, supposed pole. You don't get anywhere near the supposed pole. It's like, it's just a couple miles inland, I think. That's a good pose. You look like you're just like, Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy. Sometimes it's good to tell, I can't think of one. I used to get those Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy. I should have them all written down for these moments. Oh, I should make some videos. Get this computer so I can screen share. I can put up stupid little stuff. I have a computer, but it's not going to touch the internet. I've got too much artwork at this point. Dangerous to bring on the internet. It's already got glitches. Imagine bringing it on the internet for a couple months. Like, I just need a new one. So Deep Thoughts by Jack Handy. Yeah, I need one devoted just for the internet and one for art. Although I should probably get one stronger and faster for art and bring this one to the internet. So I got some excuses. I'm also moving. That's a good excuse. Jack Handy. You guys know who he is. Saturday Night Live says the weirdest, oddest things like, instead of mouse traps, what about baby traps? Not to harm the babies, but just to hold them down until they can be removed. See how it shows all showed. As the evening sky, that's only for. See, they don't give you all of them. It's precious gems. Some of them are as good, obviously. You gotta take the dry, straight look and voice of Jack Handy going, I'm such a depressed individual. I'm saying these funny things. Let's see, I could picture in my mind. No, see, some of them are just like, yee. I don't know what you want to say that. Some of them are just too mainstream. The older ones back in the 80s, I guess. Whatever. They'll have the movement. So what else what other kind of jokes there are? I write about great jokes in chat, but I get time to develop it and go, oh, and I put a couple jokes together and then I go, oh, I'm gonna type that out. Nobody laughs. Children need encouragement. So if a kid gets an answer right, tell him it was a lucky guess. That way he develops a good lucky feeling. I don't remember that one. That was good. I hope that someday we'll be able to put away our fears and prejudices and just laugh at people. See, that's not even funny. That's just true. That's so true. It's not even funny. I like this one. I typed this in chat a lot. Somebody told me how frightening. Somebody told me how it was frightening how much topsoil we are losing each year. But I told that story around the campfire and nobody got scared. It's not fast enough. We need to lose it faster. Instead of building newer and larger weapons of mass destruction, I think mankind should get more use out of the ones we have. We don't have them, but we have enough. They got enough mass destruction. If you're robbing a bank and your pants fall down, I think it's okay to laugh and let the hostages laugh too. Because come on, life is funny. See how odd and esoteric and off topic this shit is. Let's see, okay. And he's actually a guy. There's actually a writer for all this stuff. He actually made a lot of money writing this stuff. He wrote books and stuff. I don't know if his name is Jack Handy, but that's his pen name. He's gonna leave me hanging here like 18, and he's probably counting the minutes I was gone. He's like, I'm gonna leave him hanging the exact amount of minutes. Some people are like slinkies. They don't really have a purpose, but they still bring a smile to your face when you put them down the stairs. Push them down the stairs. Put sounds better. Nice, Jack Handy. That was a good one. Some people are like slinkies. They don't really have a purpose. Hey, chat. What's going on? Do I read chat more than Ray? I already know the answer to that. Deep thoughts with Jack Handjob. Exactly. They thought the handy thing out well. Night Joe. Hey Mad Pie Man again. K. Joe K. Thanks. Joe K. Am I following you? I can't follow you from in here, but I'll get you. Boston Ray. I'm trying to get my mouse working. Hang in there. Hmm. Oh, you don't have a plug-in mouse. You only have that one. Okay. Thanks. Da, 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 la, la, la. Take the battery out, Ray. Okay. See if I can come up. Oh, now there's a secret place on the internet with strange jokes, but I have to very monitor them. I can't just read them. I have to read it first before I read it on here. There it is. I'm not going to tell you guys, but it's my secret place on the internet for great jokes that I rebuild because they don't do too well. Sometimes they get the right idea. I'm like, oh, but your wording's off, or I take two jokes, put them together. There are a lot of political jokes. Everyone's all into that, I guess. Yeah, whatever. That takes too long. I have to be on the in the chat room so I can, yeah, give me 10 minutes. Check handies are handy. Let's do another one. Oh, let's see that one. I gotta read that one. I drove my nephew to Disneyland. See, they only give me part, so if you only see part of it, just punch it in, and then it'll give you the rest of it on another meme somebody did somewhere. Oh yeah, one thing kids like one thing kids like oops, hold on, is to be tricked. For instance, I was going to take I was center. I was going to take my little nephew to Disneyland, but instead I drove him to an old burned out warehouse. Oh no, I said. Disneyland burned down. He cried and cried, but I think that deep down he thought it was a pretty good joke. I started to drive over to the real Disneyland, but it was getting pretty late. I think I did him justice there with the pauses. I think I did Jack Handy justice there. And that's how you blow your nose on camera, Ray. There used to be a house on our block that we thought was haunted because you'd hear people screaming inside, and because people who went in never came out. Later on, we found out it was just a murderer's house. It wasn't haunted at all. Sometimes I should read these first. Okay, sometimes this is a good one. Sometimes it's hard to tell if something is actually a memory or you just dreamed it. So I asked my boss if I called him a lying, stinking thief or I just dreamed it. And he said, I just dreamed it. Whew, that was close. That was a good one. Hey, Ken's laughing. That brings to mind one with the cop when I read. I don't want to ruin it, so I won't say it. I'll look it up later. It's kind of the same idea. You ask a cop, "Hey, can I call you? Da, da, da. Is it illegal if I call you?" Oh yeah, hey cop, is it illegal if I think that you're da, da, da? Or so I don't know. You know what I mean? You say what you think. Is it illegal if I think that you're blah 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 blah? No, okay, because that's what I think, or something like that. It's a cop joke. They got a lot of cop jokes and political jokes on this site. Okay, back to Jack. Before you criticize someone, you guys probably heard this one. This is a famous one though. Before you criticize someone, you should walk a mile in their shoes. That way, when you criticize them, you are a mile away from them and you have their shoes. See, that's just, I can imagine him as a kid. He must have been a really interesting child in high school, saying the oddest things. Like, what did he just say? That guy's a weirdo. That guy's totally weirdo. I know. What's his last name? Handy. If you ever fall off the Sears Tower, just go real limp, because maybe you'll look like a dummy and people will try to catch you because, hey, free dummy. See, it's so weird. I'd like to smoke a joint with that dude. It's probably funny. I'm sitting here holding in my hand. It's getting all yucky. So let's just place that over there nicely. So what was he doing? Were we looking at buildings or something? If I wrecked after lawn mowing, thank God for beer. I'm wrecked after lawn mowing. Thank God for beer. Okay. Don't wreck your lawnmower. So it's the middle of the day where you are, huh? It's 11:06 p.m. Oh no, you're wrecked from lawn mowing all day, you mean? My buddy and my brother have had such huge lawns. You'd look out from the house, it'd be like, I don't know, 3 acres, just like weeds. They call them grind. Like, that's it. You can make a maze in it, dude. And this was when I was like 16 or 17. You really don't want to do that kind of work. You're like, lazy little punk kid. I don't want to mow the lawn. Now I'd be like, yeah, that's good exercise. Get into that. I look at everything now as an exercise. No, I'm not kidding. I'm like, because I have a really, I should be dead. Okay, I've been through so many injuries. My head, my mouth, my knees, my back, and my back is the main one. So that when I lift something that's hard, so that I started doing things in a martial arts type of manner and thought, and like really bracing myself. And plus, my muscles have been building too for the past couple of years. So it makes it a lot easier. Still in pain, but anyway. So I started doing everything like martial arts. And it's basically therapy. Therapy really works, and therapy really hurts. But then one day you're doing it, and you're like, "Wow, I am stronger." And it's amazing. The human body is amazing. I should be dead, not even like an exaggeration, several times in my life. But it's gnarly stuff. Motorcycle accidents, car accidents, drownings when I was a baby. Wow. So, knock on plastic because there's not much wood around.
Andrew, you are not the father.
Yeah, you are not the father. Yeah, I'm not the father. Yeah, I felt for that guy. I was like,
Can you see
yeah, I
me?
feel for that guy
Yes.
so much. He's not the
Can you see me
father.
now?
He's so great. It's not the father. I'm so happy for him.
Can you see me? Can you hear me?
Yes, I
Am I
see it.
back? Listen, man.
Yes, later.
My mouse completely shit the bed, dude. My mouse is done, dude. There's no. But I'm on the cell phone, dude. Look, I'm on my cell phone. I'm on my cell phone. So there's no way. There's no way that we can do the rest of that. We showed most of it anyway. We did all right.
You showed
So
a lot. I think she's happy. I don't even know if she's in chat anymore.
want to play, but you know what we could do since I got the
I mean, it
phone
wasn't all
working.
pursuit, but yeah, it was pursuit. But
We
we
could
showed
play some
most of it.
music, Singe. You got your guitar. I got my guitar. You want to play?
Um,
Let's tune up.
hold
Let's set
on.
up.
I think it's
You
too
want to do
loud.
it?
Let me see if they're sleeping. If they're awake,
I'll play. I'll play. I
if
don't
they're
give a shit if
awake.
they're sleep. I don't give a
Okay.
shit if they're sleeping or not.
Hold on. Let me see. Hold on.
We'll do acoustic. We'll do acoustic. Don't worry, people. We're not gonna end the show. We're gonna do some. We're gonna play some music. Fuck it. I'm not ready to go to bed yet. I'm not ready to go to bed yet. I can't play the Fender because my freaking family's sleeping. I probably could. I probably should play the Fender. Fuck it. I'm gonna play the Fender. I'm gonna get yelled at. I'm gonna play it. All right. Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play a few songs while I get my equipment ready because I don't want it to be dead air. At least I can do that. There we go.
ODD TV.
How's everybody doing? I got it ready. Don't worry. I got it ready. Whoa, let me look at the chat. I can look at the comments now because I'm on the phone and they seem to work better than on the computer. 1982 Mustang. They live, they sleep. Remember the Such Logic did.
No. No, they're all asleep. The whole house is really like, I was already being too loud. I didn't realize it.
All right. All right, I'm going to play. My whole house is sleeping, but I'm still going to play for us. Don't worry. Everybody's sleeping. I got an old guy sleeping underneath me, and I'm going to play the Fender. Christian Knapp's guitar. I have Christian Knapp's guitar.
I wish you had my amplifier. I have a thing called a power attenuator. You can play it really low, but it still has the punch. You can play. I got it so I could play it in an apartment building at the middle of the night, and you can still get the punch at a very low volume.
I need something to make the guitar plug into the computer, right? So that no one else can hear it but me through the headphones while I play, and everybody online can hear it too. What do you think? Is there something for that? Someone said a Behringer. I think that's what I need, but I'm not sure.
Oh, a certain guitar.
No, it's this little thing called the Behringer that plugs into the computer that hooks the guitar up to the computer. It's called the Behringer.
Okay, I think I have heard of that.
I think that's what people are using.
I bet they got all kinds of stuff for that. Yeah,
you could go with a mic. You could go up to a mic and just play, but I think it would be better to go the sound directly into the system. Would sound better if you were making recordings. I'm trying to build my recording studio back since. You heard my CDs. I used to have a recording studio. Me and my brother and Josh and all the kids that were in the chat earlier. All the guys that were in the chat earlier. I don't know if they're still here. They might still be listening. Hopefully they are. Hopefully they stuck around. Dude, we used to record. We used to have a studio set up. We used to have the soundproofing and everything. Like, man, we did it right. Our shit sounded good for a while. You see
you're smoking.
You see the guitar? Can you hear it?
Yeah.
All right, cool.
You can even turn it down a little bit. Turn it down a little bit. Or I just because maybe it's just because my headphones are on. Or your volume intake.
No, this mic on the phone is a sensitive mic. That's why I use it for this.
Okay, then cool. You just play lower then. Right.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm glad that I have someone who knows sound like you with me.
Well, I just hurt my head because my earphones. But thank you. I am sensitive now. I used to not even notice stuff. It's weird when you're working with sound. You can zoom in on the frequencies and just pick it apart. Way more than a pixel. You can tear it down.
It's not in tune. Don't worry. We're warming up. We're warming up. This is just my warm-up routine. I love
Nice.
this.
Yeah.
This guitar
I
is
play
like
that song sometimes.
this guitar is like a machine, Sid. I'm used to playing the acoustic, you know, like you. And
Play with
this
no
thing,
pick.
dude, this thing is so easy to play now because I've been playing the acoustic for so long.
Right.
Now I'm
Right.
just like, yeah, it's like a walk
I
in the
say
park.
it's like, yeah, it's like playing spaghetti strings. Now, I like a really light gauge.
Spaghetti strings. I never heard that.
This is
Spaghetti
bending like
strings.
spaghetti.
Spaghetti strings. You ever play the vinyl? You play the vinyl one?
Yeah,
Yeah, you do, right? See, I use metal strings on my acoustic.
I used to for many years, and I switched to the nylon.
Yeah,
Nylon
the nylon or the vinyl.
because
I
took a classical course, and so you had to have a classical guitar. And I started shredding all my Hendrix and everything on the classical guitar. I'm like, this is great. You can play everything on it, including classical music. I could probably play a few riffs after he gets snoring. Once he gets snoring, I could play.
yeah. When you
But
can,
right
let me
now,
know, and we can do the dueling banjos thing.
I don't want to wake him up.
I'm gonna get yelled at too, but I'm gonna play for as long as I can. Keep the stream going. Plus, I haven't played for you guys in a while on the stream. Let me see.
Along the watchtower. Sounds like the ring. Not the chord, but the sound. Sounds like Happy Jack was a bed. Check out my guitar. there's some really trippy songs that not very many people play. Time in the Bottle, stuff like that. Weird chording. That is very interesting. Makes you a better guitarist. Learn weird chordings.
I had to do my stream. You just screwed up my whole song. I was doing good.
You're waking us up.
Just chill out. It's low. It's as low as I can put it.
Really? We can't go lower than that?
Nah, dude. It's a huge amp. Look,
Here's what you do. Turn down the treble all the way.
I'm not gonna sound like shit. I'm not gonna sound like shit over it, but let me show you.
No, turn down the treble and turn up the bass. And then just drum without the pick. Use your fingers.
Yeah, all right.
And then your sound has been dropped by half.
Nah, dude. Fuck that, dude. Everybody needs to just fucking. I'm sick of it, though.
Well, here's the thing. Once you start jamming and getting into it, you'll get louder. And without even realizing, you start just jamming. Oh, shit, I gotta get that quiet again. Yeah, I can't play right now because I'll do the same thing.
Well, this is the
show you my
problem.
guitars, though.
This is my problem, Singe.
Here, let me show you my guitar. Huh?
I never get to play things. You know what I mean? Always something, even during the daytime. So now, I was doing so good with that song too.
This is one of 4. So we're not using this right now.
What's that? An electric one? That's cool. That's pretty cool, Singe.
See how many pickups? So what you got to look at? It's got 2 pickups, not 1. Right? 22 frets.
I got 3 pickups on this one.
Wait, 24 frets.
Well, you got 2 pickups. I got 3.
Nice.
Why? Does that really make a difference? I never really paid attention.
No, those are stock. You want to change it to humbuckers. There might be. But
All right,
to test it, you just go like this.
Let me play the song while I have it in me before I get yelled at.
So click it. And you tap it. See? And you click it up. And you tap, and you can hear where it's coming from. Jonathan. Yeah, I'm surprised we're still on, actually. They play the harmonica. I totally would, but my roommates like the man, the harpers.
How'd it sound?
Sounded
Doing some
good.
Floyd tomorrow night. Where, Scott? You're doing some Floyd tomorrow night? That's awesome, Scott. Where?
Cool.
You were here?
Scott.
All right. Let's do it. Let's do it, Scott.
The spot gives you the munchies. Stuff gives you the munchies. Hardcore.
So you think you can tell heaven from hell, blue skies from pain? Can you tell a green field from a cold stale rail, a smile from a veil? Ooh, do you think you can tell? They get you to trade your heroes for ghosts, hot asses for trees, hot air for a cool breeze, good comfort from change. Did you exchange a walk-on part in the war for a lead role in a cage? How I wish you were here. We're just two lost souls swimming in a fishbowl, year after year, running over the same old ground. Have we found the same old? I wish you were here. Not bad. It was it was on the spot, I wasn't really prepared for that. It was just a on the spot performance, at like 2 a.m. from Ray Betts.
Does Michelle think of it?
I don't know. Yeah, go ahead.
She's not applauding from the other room, going, "Yay!"
Oh, she came out and started yelling at me. But you know what?
I'm being sarcastic as usual.
But you know what? It's her
Um,
dad. Her dad's sleeping underneath me. But
What's she
but
gonna
like,
do?
listen. During the day, I tried to play too, and I get
Have you tried doing
attacked
that?
from every which way. There's
Turn
no
down
way.
turn down the treble a little bit though. It'll help a little bit.
It is. It's fine. I turned everything down. It's low.
Okay.
This thing is usually loud. If I turn it up just a little bit, the whole neighborhood will hear it. Christian hooked me up.
I'll have a show someday with my.
Christian Knapp is the man. He hooked me up, and he let me borrow his guitar, but still, he knew I needed
My amp you could hear for a
He gave me
long
the
way.
right guitar.
I could play for a venue of 1,000 at least. I've got 100 watts. 250 watts.
And Christian Knapp got a beautiful voice. I heard his voice in real life, like he was sitting right next to me singing, like on the bed, like
Yeah, he's
sitting there
great.
singing. Beautiful voice, unbelievable. This is one that I've been practicing for a while, but I still don't really quite have it. On a cold, wet afternoon, full of emptiness by the freeway, I confess I was lost in the pages.
Going on the chat.
Reading how we die alone. Later, anywhere we wanna go. And on my deathbed, I will
Sounds good.
pray to God and the angels, to baby Jesus, like gonna take me to heaven, to a place I recall. I was there so long ago. The sky was bruised, white as lead. There you led me on.
Hmm.
I always fuck up the endings, dude. You know, I'm trying to play on a shitty chair here. You know, what am I doing? It's not bad though.
It sounded great. Yeah, it sounded good. What there's that song I just don't know.
You don't know that song? That's
No.
that it's like a stone by I can play a ton of shit. I just don't want to go too crazy on my house. 'Cause I can play some loud shit. I'm just trying to keep it low. I'll play something. I'll play something you know.
No, I don't mind hearing stuff I don't know.
I
I've
know.
already heard the stuff I know.
I
I
play
like
a lot
hearing
of different
stuff.
I play a lot of different shit, man. Let's see how it looks.
So I'm just gonna start over with the entire clip. Because every time I do that, start over. You know what I'm saying? Start over. Put the markers in first. So we're just hanging out on the internet. That's great. Because since we don't live near each other, we might as well hang out here. Seat on top of the game. Let's see what we got. Seat on top of the game. Nice. Yeah, that's good practice when you do it there. Adios, played. I knew Scott. For somehow I knew Scott. In fact, I figured everybody would know that song is amazing. I just the world. Not since about 2010 I stopped paying attention to girls. Coincidentally, a lot of things happened after that. For better.
It seems to me childhood memories.
But even before that, too busy. Wait, let me see if I can do this song. Oh, Guns N' Roses.
Special plan.
Got it. I got a story for this album. When it came out that year, everybody played it. Everywhere you went, it's all boom. GNR all summer long. You know, good summer. And people learned how to play it on the guitar damn quick. I remember that. As soon as the album came out, people were already playing it on guitar. Picked it up fast. From books, not the internet. Or from just listening. They're like, oh, yes.
I still don't have that part down yet. He does something crazy there.
Isn't it awesome? Everybody. Yes. Band, yes.
I need to smoke another.
You know the band Yes, right?
Yes. Yeah, I do know the band. Yes.
So
Yes, I do.
friggin' underrated, dude. It's like one of the best bands ever, besides Rush, maybe. But I think Yes could outdo Rush. It's just like one of the most amazing bands. No one listens to it because people like simple stuff. They don't like the complicated stuff. They like the simple, something you can whistle. And tap your foot to, which is good too. But Yes, I was just listening to Changes today, which is from their new stuff, quote unquote, from the 80s or late 80s.
Yeah.
They came back with a different sound, Changes, and more people liked them because they were less
Changes.
classic.
How does that
Change taking places. Get yourself to the ground. That one.
go? I don't know that one, Sam. I'm not sure.
I was gonna cut a piece out of it, and put it in the song, in this video. Cut a little piece out. That's such awesome. It's like keyboards at the beginning. Wow. We can play 10 seconds of it here. I'll see.
I still got my countdown. It's the countdown to 420.
Yay! I love the countdown. This, my friends, is not as simple as you might think. It's always some numbers moving. He colored them. Not a big deal. No. This is JavaScript. There's not even, I didn't even type the numbers. I did put in shadings and patterns. That back pattern is the pattern you see behind Ray, actually. I put it in the numbers too. And I put in colors and I changed it to cycle through the entire color wheel in 60 seconds. Going backwards, minus 60, time math.floor divided by 24 frames per second, because I set the film at 24 frames per second. Bam! 420. Nice, that's beautiful. And then that part, transit. That's a transition that you actually you slide. That was kind of easy. But the particles they saw, those are also programmed. So the only thing in there that is typed is a transition last words, which is damn cool. They got some good transitions in here. And I just put in any text too. That's just like Arial text.
Shadows.
See, that's a transition that comes with it. I just read the word shadows. I like figuring it out, right? So something simple like that, like 2.5 weeks ago, I wouldn't even know how to do that. 3 weeks ago, certainly not know how to do that simple thing.
Well, I don't know, Singe. I think it's like 3 a.m. I mean, I might try to play one more song, and then after that, we'll end the stream.
I'm surprised you're awake still, dude.
I can't believe that I'm playing guitar at 3 a.m. Dude, listen. Did you guys see my? We're gonna show the Museum of Science stream on. We gotta go over that, dude. Did you see the part when I don't know. Did it go through, Singe, when I was in Venice? The part that looked like it was Venice and it was flooding. The mud flood in Venice.
Yeah, when you're scaring your child.
My son got scared. The water came up and he's seen it. The water came, dude. I got it on video.
I didn't really watch that part because I was busy, but
they're showing mud flood stuff at the Science Museum. They have a brick. They have a brick building, and they're trying to say that the bricks are melted from salt water damage. And I'm like, no, that's a melted brick. Fuck you.
Did they say the word melted?
No, they're saying, look at that brick, feel it. That is saltwater damage.
Damage.
No, it's not. It's a melted brick. And then, you know what else they had right next to it? Wow. Where they were trying to say it was a saltwater damage and not melted? They had an ice cream stand right there, like a fake one.
Oh, yeah, I heard you say that too. No, back in the day, they didn't even have
ice cream melts, right?
I mean, I've done my share of museums. I've never seen anybody anywhere say anything about saltwater damage anywhere.
On bricks.
Is that a Mandela, or is that just something they're trying to? How old is this museum?
I don't know, but we're gonna go over it on my show because I got it on footage, and I just
find out how old the exhibit is. Find out how old the exhibit is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Is the exhibit just within the past 5 years? Did they just put the exhibit up? You know what I'm saying? Just because of the mud flood idea. Yeah. See how old the exhibit is. If it's like 20 years old.
It wasn't there. It wasn't there before. It's new. You can tell.
New?
Yeah. They're fucking with it.
They are fucking with it. They're trying to.
It wasn't there when I was a kid.
The narrative. They're not. They're trying to shift the narrative away from the truth.
And then they show. And then this is what they said by. This is what's scary. They said by 2100, Venice is gonna flood and all the old structures are gonna be destroyed. You heard it here first. But that's what they're saying at the Science Museum. They're showing a diagram of the water coming through. No, not Venice. Yeah, was it Venice? It was Italy, Rome, and I don't know. Yeah, maybe it was Venice and in Rome, like parts of Italy, like where all the Vatican, where all the old buildings are. They're saying it's gonna be like
Yes, that's what you're
flooded
saying.
by like 2100, dude. I'm
Well,
gonna
it's
bring it
been
up.
sinking. You know about Venice, the sinking city. Yeah. Um,
But they were showing the water's gonna come over and take the whole fucking thing, and they were explaining how all the buildings are gonna be destroyed. And I was like thinking, they're not. It's not gonna. It might be them that are doing it. They know the buildings are gonna get destroyed because they're gonna fucking destroy them by 2100. They're gonna flood it. It's gonna
they're
come
just
from
showing
below.
Venice,
It showed the water come from below.
but they're
It's
just
like Bill
showing
Miller
Venice. But
said.
you know what I mean? It could be anywhere or further than Venice. And they're just showing Venice because that's what you're saying.
I always thought the water is gonna come from above, but Bill Miller was explaining to me he thinks it might come from below. And when they showed it at the Science
Like the
Museum,
spring
it came
water.
from below. Well, if you think about it, right? All right, underneath us is like a subway. There's like, layers and layers underneath us, right? So there might be water pipes down there, right? From past civilizations with water still in them. How do we know that they don't have some access to some old waterway
John showed
systems?
one building,
Yeah.
cave, mountain. It totally looked like it had just like one point. It was just like the water system. It was still going or something like that. It's like, wow, this is really weird. Where was the water coming from? And she said it was the second time she'd been back there. Because the first time she hasn't been looking at it that way. The second time, and she went with her mother too. And it's a really good video. I was like, wow, that is really weird. It does look like a building from the inside, and it does look like a water system.
Yeah.
Some of the places are, I mean, you can't say definite, but they definitely look like it. And
This is
one, all it would take is one is enough. One melted
This-
building, but there's way
this
more
is
than
an
one, right?
Eminem song. This is an Eminem song called Drug Ballad. That it's a rap song, but I play it on the guitar. I learned how to play. It's a scale.
Melted building, melted.
Check this
I don't
out.
know. Yeah, fuck you, whatever it is. I recognize that. Go out. The worms go in, the worms go out. Is that what it is? The worms go in, the worms
I love playing guitar at night, man. I don't know why. It's just something. It's not. It's the morning time. Top of the morning. Late night
No
live,
wonder
baby.
they. No wonder they'd be pissed. I can't
Listen,
even play it. It's like
it's live. It's late night live. All right, you ready?
sounds great. It sounds pretty good. Boy, got it. I thought it was the worms go in, the worms come
Shed a tear 'cause I'm missing you. I'm still alright to smile. I think about you every day, girl. Was a time that I wasn't sure. You put my soul at ease. There is no doubt you're in my heart now. Sad woman, take it slow. Work itself out fine. All we need is just a little patience. Sad woman, take the time. The lights are shining bright. You and I got what it takes to make it. You won't fake it. Oh, never break it. I can't take it. A little patience, yeah. I sit there on the stairs. Sometimes I get so tense, I
sound. Little patience, yeah. Little patience, yeah. With some patience, yeah. Just a little patience, yeah. I've been walking the streets tonight, just trying to get it right. Time to see with so many friends. You know I don't like being stuck in the crowd, in the streets, no change, baby. I ain't got time for the games I need. I'm done. I lost it.
Patience.
And yeah, that's the song that I need. I'm. All right, I gotta.
She come out and yell at you now?
No, it's not that. I'm gonna end the stream. I was gonna end the stream anyway after
Before
that.
she comes to yell at you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Because that one was really bad.
No, you're pretty good. It sounded good.
No, I'm saying it was loud. Like I just went nuts. During the daytime, I can go really nuts. But this is weird. This is weird because now I'm coming back in on a different one.
Listen to the keyboards at the beginning of this Yes song. I'll just play like 5 seconds of it. Pretty badass, huh? Pretty nice. It's like the I can't think of the type of xylophone. But it's electronic xylophone. Really awesome. It's not a xylophone, but it's a xylophone sound effect on the keyboard, right? Maybe. I'll have to watch the video. They're that good. They can play every instrument. I saw a girl playing the xylophone. I could probably go see her again this summer. She goes plays it in front of this grocery store. She is shredding. First of all, she's cute, barefoot, and the xylophone. You could tell it's $1,000 plus instrument. It's beautiful. She plays barefoot. I love that. She's such a total hippie, and she plays everything, but she plays Mario Brothers theme song perfectly. Every note. She's like awesomely very cool, and she has no problem making tips. She walks away with hundreds of dollars every time I see her, and she deserves it. It's great. Maybe I was like, I want to get a xylophone. I know I'll never play it that good, but well, it's expensive, man. Some of these nicer instruments that you like, oh, I'd like to try that, like harp. Try to buy a harp. I feel like it's like a good guitar, but you can really go off on harp. They can 10,000 plus. xylophones, probably too. And then this one, what's that piano? The electric piano that came out with about 2010, I think. The electric piano. Wonder what they got now. I haven't looked at it in a while. You'll recognize it when I say. You probably already say it in chat. The best electric piano. What is that? It is the. They have some great ones now. It's just basically it's like a regular real piano, but it's digital, and it's like 2010, so I'm certain that they have something better now. But it had like the whole MIDI input and all the stuff and all the CD players.
Well, I sold my soul to the devil. I sold it for fortune and for fame. Well, I'm starting to regret my decision. I wish I had my soul back again.
Why do you still do it? Why are you still out here?
Well, it goes back to the destiny thing. I made a tough bargain with it, a long time ago, and I'm holding up my hand.
Well, I sold it to the chief commander. In this world, and a world we just don't see. Well, I'm keeping up my end of the bargain, and this will be my destiny. Yes, I sold my soul to the devil. I sold it for fortune and for fame. Well, I'm starting to regret my decision. I wish I had my soul back again.
What was your bargain?
To get where I am now.
Should I ask who you made the bargain with?
with the chief commander.
On this earth?
And on this earth, and then in the world we can't see.
Well, the devil gave me things I'd always dreamed of. In fact, that dude wrote all of my songs. They were magically crafted from the darkest of realms. The wizard makes you blindly sing along. So sing along, 'cause I sold my soul to the devil. I sold it for fortune and for fame. Well, I'm starting to regret my decision. I wish I had my soul back again.
Try to sit down and write something like that. There's a magic to that, and it's not Siegfried and Roy kind of magic. It's a different kind of a penetrating magic.
Well, I wish I never went to those crossroads to make a deal that got me where I am. Look into my eyes, you can see I'm dead inside. My soul is gone and I'm a broken man. 'Cause I sold my soul to the devil. I sold it for fortune and for fame. Yeah, I'm starting to regret my decision. Yeah, I wish I had my soul back again.
That's when I went to the crossroads and made that big deal. One night, and then went back to Minneapolis, and I was like, hey, where's this guy been? He went to the crossroads.
Well, I lost the only thing that matters. I'm so empty and so torn, can't you tell? So Lord, I ask you for forgiveness, 'cause I don't wanna end up in hell. 'Cause I sold my soul to the devil. I sold it for fortune and for fame. Well, I'm starting to regret my decision. I wish I had my soul back again.
Begin to shrink until only an island remains. That's where I stay until twilight's refrain. The more I thought about it, the angrier I became. The pit in my throat, it burned like a white flame. And I will never understand how the wicked men fit into your plan. While justice dissolves into myth, our gentlest are knocked down and kicked, their tears wiped away like morning mist, morning mist, morning mist. Morning mist, morning mist, morning mist. Emperor masks unclothed under the glow of the god he chose. He cackles to